It's been out 1 month. We're at #1.
With a bullet.
With a bullet. We're like over 2 million records now. And selling. And we're happy.
10 years we've been waiting for this. Yeah. 10 years.
We got close with Girls Goes Girls. You know, that peaked at #2. But, you know, that was cool, but it wasn't like cool enough. And so it's, you know, we're real happy that it went up to #1 and hopefully it'll stay there.
We've just been real excited about this one, and we've let everybody know in the press and what have you know about how excited we've been about this too, because we know for a fact that this is our best work to date.
A lot of bands after their second or third album just like, yeah, we're doing another album. But we're like, yeah, man. You know, that's why we all went up to Vancouver, and like just the 4 of us just went up. We moved. We got apartments in the heart of Vancouver and lived there for 4 months just so we can get this vibe happening, you know. And like we're all like best buds, and it's like, man, it's like the album. It's like Motley, you know. We're just psyched. Trying to record an album in Los Angeles is like, you work for a couple hours, then all of a sudden your friends drop by and it's like, hey man, listen to this.
Let's
and you
party.
Play everything back, and then everyone's all, hey, and then you know it's 4 o'clock in the morning and you haven't done anything. You know, in Vancouver we don't know anybody.
Now we know everybody.
Yeah,
now we can't go back.
Yeah. Have to go to Cleveland or something like that.
We switched with Tom Werman and started with Bob Rock because of, we had worked with Tom for a couple of records, and we had musically grown, and we needed a change. We made a lot of changes in our lives and our music and stuff, and we just wanted a change, you know. Not that Tom was good nor bad. It was time to go do something new, man, and you know, go check a whole nother situation out. And we went to Canada with Bob. We heard great things about the studio there. We heard great things about him. You know, he's done some great stuff with Kingdom Come and Aerosmith, Loverboy, him. And he's done some killer stuff. So we said, you know, let's do this.
When we do songs, we don't really like go, okay, we need this kind of song here and this kind of song there. This is just, the music just kind of comes out, and it's just like our favorite stuff. I mean, we wrote like 30 songs, and these are the songs that we like the best. So these are the songs that made it. It wasn't like thought out or calculated or anything like that, you know. This is because we're still rock fans ourselves, and we figure if we like it, hopefully other rockers are gonna like it too.
There's always going to be 1 or 2 that you're not really crazy about and you wouldn't take to a deserted island, but this record, I would definitely take each and every track of this record with me on a deserted island or whatever you want to call it. I mean, they're all great. I love them all.
I mean, everything has such a different feel to it. You can be in the mood for like something different, you know, and go to this album and go, God, I love this song. As far as topics go, there's been other songs on other albums that have like had just as many types of messages. I mean, like Fight for Your Rights on the Theater of Pain album was also like one of those message type songs. But just because it wasn't that great of a song, a lot of people overlooked it, you know, and then all of a sudden we do a good song with the message. They go, oh, it's your first message song.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, you haven't been listening to the records. Go buy some, man.
It's doing so great at radio because just a lot more of the top 40 stations are playing a ton of rock, man. You know, I guess, I mean, I don't know, I give up. I'm not like a survey guy or nothing, but I guess some of these people are wanting to rock a little more. Who knows? I mean, they never played us before, and I don't think the music's that commercial. I mean, there's like loud guitar, loud drums, loud voice, loud bass, and people like it, I guess.
You know what's funny? The other day, these kids came over to my house. They're like 8 years old, and they had like, you know, Motley t-shirts on and their school books and stuff, and you know, they're all, Motley Crue, man. And I'm thinking, these guys weren't even born when we put out our first record.
That's right.
You know, and there's no way they could have heard our first record. So, you know, I think from Girls, Girls, Girls on, we've like captured a new crowd. I think, you know, I don't know, but I mean, you know, or they've got it from their older brothers and stuff, and because the name Motley Crue has been around for a long time.
Playing in Russia was a trip, man. There was like, you know, you see a bunch of people, for instance, in America, take a rock concert or a big stadium event for granted because, like, next week the Stones could play, and then the week after that somebody else will come through, and the week after that you'll see somebody else. So people take concerts for granted here in a big way, and the look on these people's faces in Russia was like, man, I'm not even going to the lobby to buy a t-shirt or a beer. I'm not missing none of this, man, because this may not happen again. And so they were real attentive, you know. They were right there the whole time, no one left. It was a trip, and their faces were so full of excitement. You know, they had never seen anything like this in a long time. As a matter of fact, ever in Lenin Stadium.
You can't just go to a club and see a band on any given night. You know, the only bands that were like playing down there, like that they could see like in a day, was like playing a Red Square with homemade guitars and trash cans as drums.
As a matter of fact, one kid came up to me and went, "Tommy, I have been waiting 15 years for this." I mean, so imagine some kid waiting forever to see.
He was only 16.
Yeah, he was only 16.
They're kind of like almost like dressed like punk rockers, and but they're like so excited to meet you, and they don't know much English, but you know, it's like they've studied a little something like like what Tommy just said, you know, waiting 15 years to meet you. You are my gods.
Yeah, that's what they said the whole time.
You are my god.
You are my god.
Thank you very much. You know. We're just who we are now. You know, it's we tried, you know, done a lot of things over the years, and basically, as soon as we did something, you know, like with Shout the Devil, then all of a sudden, like, everybody starts doing like that type of a look. So then we like completely turn around and do Theater of Pain. You know, it's like, wow, you know, that's like a complete turnaround. And then we do the Girls, Girls, Girls thing. You know, back when everybody started looking, you know, it was getting real glam out there. And now it's just like, let the music do the talking, you know, and everybody knows who we are, who Motley Crue is, and what we represent. And right now we're just being ourselves, and we're just a rock and roll band.
We like change, and we did a lot of things in the beginning to get people's attention. You know, it's big. Hey, you know, this is the Crue, and at the time, you know, everybody had short hair. It was like the knack was a real big thing, and we, you know, we had to do something real visual to get people's attention. So I believe we got their attention. Here we are 10 years later with the #1 record.